Hey everyone, welcome to your workout. We're going to do a Pilates core strength workout. It's going to be a longer video. I'm back in my home, back in my environment after a week of vacation. So we'll be doing the workout from here, and all you need is your mat and about 20 minutes. So I'll catch you in just a second. Welcome to your workout. We're going to start out doing the hundreds to get ourselves warmed up because we're going to be focusing on our core strength today. So come down to your mat. Legs are in your 90-degree tabletop position or extended out, which makes it a little bit harder. And you're going to pulse for 100. So inhaling for 4 and exhaling for 6. I'm starting already. And that's 10. 20, 30, 40, you can lower your legs if you want to, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. You should feel your core starting to work a little bit, and you want to try to keep your back pressed into the mat. It's going to want to lift up, so try to keep it pressed into the mat so that you can't put your hands underneath it. Let's go ahead and do some scissor kicks and flutter kicks. So those are just from that same position. You can rest your hands under your legs, crisscross. We'll do 30 of these. You can also keep your head on the mat if you want. Here are the doggies. And that was 30 of those. Hi, buddy. Hi, sweetheart. And now we're going to go into our flutter kicks because those were like scissors or crisscrossing. So legs are up and you're just fluttering up and down. Think about that back pressed into the mat. You can even cross your hands over your chest. Keep going. And that was about 50 of those. Right away, I'm feeling my core working, my lower abs. Now we're going to take double legs, lower and lift. So this should be more of just a gentle exercise. Let's do about 10 of these. Your head can rest on the mat. As I'm going down, I'm flexing my feet and then coming up with pointing the toes. And think about that back pressed into the mat. Bob is right there. I need some space, buddy. Keep going. Maybe do about 20 of these. You're going to feel it. Also, you can hold on to the top of your mat. So wherever you want to put your arms or hands to give you that better grip and to also help you keep your back pressed into the mat. 19 and 20. All right, bring your feet together. We're going to do a butterfly. So butterfly crunch. Your feet are together, your heels are pressed in together. Back is suction cupped or neutral to the spine. Neutral to the mat. And you're just going to lower and lift from this position. Taking your time as you do a Pilates style roll up here, spinal articulation, but a little bit faster. Keep going. $49 and $50. And then you can relax. You can shake out the hips if you want. We're gonna go into a bridge position. So pushing up from your hips. Sorry, Bob. Push up from your hips, squeezing the glutes together, and let's lower and lift. You get a little stretch here, a little bit of a break. As you push up, the glutes and the hamstrings are activating. And 20. Okay, now let's cross one leg over the other. So you're going to do like a figure 4 or a pigeon style bridge lift with the hips for 10. 8, 9, and 10. It's a really good stretch for your hips. Bring it down, let's switch it out, and push up and down. 9 and 10. Bring it down, give yourself a little bit of space. We're gonna do some inversion exercises. So even if you have a doggy on your mat, find a way to get some space. First thing we're gonna do is a hip lift. The hands can be resting under your hips and you're just lifting the hips up using your lower abdominal muscles. So we'll do about 20 of these. Stay strong. And 19 and 20. Then we're gonna go all the way back with the legs. So if you're not in a position to go all the way back with your legs, you can modify by maybe holding behind and let your head come up. So that's a modification to the plow or the, gosh, I'm forgetting the name. The plow exercise or the jackknife. Okay, so plow, you're gonna bring your whole body over. So again, you saw the modification. That's just bringing your head up to your legs or knees. And now my knees are to my forehead and you can lower and lift, do some foot taps here. Get a good stretch in the legs. 10, and then take the double feet and just lower and lift. This is coming from the abs. If you're doing this with your back to the floor, you're just gonna give yourself a little bit of movement. So if you're here in this position, just maybe swing your upper body up and down. You're getting a similar movement. That would be your modification. So we did the toe taps, the double. Now let's lift up the legs into our scissor kicks. So scissor and bicycle kicks. Your legs are straight up in the air. You're gonna crisscross up in the air. You can also do this with your legs in the floor. We did a similar version of this earlier with our legs extended. I get a lot of requests for inversion exercises. Bring the knees in close, and then we're gonna bicycle it out just for a few. This is a transitional exercise. And then reverse. We're gonna roll or lower the legs down from upward position into your bridge, and then lower your hips to the floor. Now we're gonna roll like a ball a few times. 3, 4 and 5. Come all the way up. You definitely need space on your mat. We're gonna do a bird dog. We're gonna try to strengthen this part of our back. So if you have a dumbbell, you don't need it, but if you have one, we're gonna work on a balance exercise. So your foot is pressed into the mat, your knee is bent, your opposite leg is straight out. And if you had a weight, you would just take your arm and lower and lift it. So we're strengthening our balance and posture here. We're strengthening these back muscles. So you're just kind of like punching the floor. Strong in that back leg. And 20. Again, if you had a weight, you could use the dumbbell in the arm that's lowering and lifting. We're just kind of punching that hand to the floor. 19 and 20. Set it down, keep the leg out. We're going to do alternating arm and leg switches here. Try to strengthen those back muscles. 9 and 10. And shake your tailbone out. Let's do some cat-cow. Lower and lift. Especially I've been in the car for like 5 or 6 hours. So these back exercises are really good. And lift. Stretch it out. Let's do some plank push-ups. So you want to push your arms out a little bit farther. You can keep your feet to the floor or crossed. And we're just taking our upper body and pressing the elbows back towards the hips. Keep your head and chest up a little bit. You just want your elbows to bend. 19 and 20. Rest in your child's pose. You can tuck your feet or extend them, maybe flatten them out if you want. We're going to go out into a low plank. So take your legs and extend them out. Maybe give a little pumping stretch if you want for each leg. And then we're going to hold. I like to do it with my palms open, but you can have fists or whatever you want to do with your hands. I'm just opening my palms and I'm trying to lift up my neck. If it's dropping down, pick it up so you have a straight line down your back. Click your heels together. If they're going out wide, click them together. Let's hold for 1 minute. It's okay, guys. And that's about a minute. Let's roll over to each side for some hip dips. You can close your fists together for these if you want. See if you can lift your hips a little bit higher. Get more of a rainbow with your hips to work your core a little bit better. And bring the knees down. Take a little bit of a break. Whew. Get your breath. All right, we're gonna go into our high plank and hold. Chewy, both the doggies are sleeping. Let's go into our high plank. Hold here for 30 seconds. Actually, let's hold for a minute. If you wanna do some shifting, you can do that. if you're lifting with your toes, see how it feels when you push the hips forward. And you feel that more in your core. And then we're going to hold it still for about 30 more seconds. All right, and bring it down. Take a break. Chewy, what's up, buddy? I can't see my notes. Taking a break, but also can't see my notes. It's okay, we'll figure it out. Okay, we're gonna go down to our forearms again and to our all fours. We're gonna do some toe taps. So take your one leg back. We're going to work on our side muscles, our obliques, and let's cross over. So make a big circle. This should be coming from the glute muscle, not the back. And you feel it as your sides are working, your obliques are working. And 19 and 20. Come to a resting spot. Then let's do our other leg. Big taps. $18, $19, and $20. And bring that down. Oh. All right, now we're gonna do a kneeling core exercise. Hands are gonna go, or your knees are gonna go to the floor, your feet are tucked under, elbows behind the head, and we're gonna lift ourselves up. So this is a kneeling, crunching workout. Core strength is lifting you up. About 30 of these. And 29 and 30. And then set yourself back down. Now we're just gonna finish up with some abdominal exercises, and we're at the 17-minute mark, so we're almost done. Let's just do 150 abs. Let's go to one side for 50. Lifting your shoulders off the floor. That's 30. $49, $50, and switch sides. That's 30. And 49, 50. Hands behind the head and just lift up for a regular crunch. 49, and 50. And bring the knees in. Let's rock left and right. I have a zipper poking me at the back right there. Rock to the left and right. Work out the kinks. And then we're gonna roll like a ball to get up. And that's gonna be it for today's workout. I tried to keep it as close to 20 minutes as possible, and just coming off vacation. If you're going on vacation, take these videos with you. Make sure you subscribe and share them with a friend, and show your progress. Let me know how you're doing. And thanks so much for joining me. Have a great day. Bye.